And the one thing that you can do is to wake up and accomplish this task if it's going to give you an experience worth living for and a learning that is worth a lifetime. Freedom essentially means to be free of any prejudice. Prejudice means prejudgment. Don't judge anything. Don't assume. When something comes your way, see it, observe it, absorb it, and see if it is something that you need. If not, let go. If it's something that you need, then go through it. So this freedom has to be a part of your life. Most of us are prejudiced. For example, if you have to be given a particular task, you already decide why is it that you are being given this task. People feel they are too high for this task. They feel this task is not for my profile. They feel that I should be given a task which is my worth. But first, it is important for you to realize your worth. When you realize your worth, you will know which task is good for you. So freedom and responsibility. Discipline essentially means to be a disciple of life, be a student of life, which means always be open to learning. Life is full of opportunities to learn, and when you choose to learn from life, life simply becomes a huge opportunity for you to explore. I remember when I went to Meghalaya last time, I went there to make a video. I explored the road bridges. How phenomenal that was. I never even dreamt that this was a journey which was coming my way. I explored all the valleys and all the canyons, which were so. The Latium Canyon is one of the most fascinating places on earth in India, which can only be met with the Grand Canyon in the US. Such is the magnanimity, such is the beauty of the land. Unless you explore these beauties, you're not learning. So learning doesn't actually mean going outward visiting these places. Learning can also happen in a much more rich manner when you go within. So go within and meditate. And for this, you must have the discipline to do it. When I started practicing meditations, it was crazy. It was so many hours a day and then so much of intensity. My mentor, he was the one who directed me inward, and with his constant guidance for about 8 years, my meditations have bore a lot of fruit and helped me grow in so many ways. And today, there are so many gurus who are teaching how to meditate. But have your own practice. Make sure that you make it a constant companion of yourself. It's because meditation is the key to self-realization. It is the key to realize who you really are. And that is the only way, ultimately, which springs from your self-confidence and takes you towards ultimate freedom. Now we come to the sixth step. The last step is consistency. This is where most of the people fall back. Consistency is the place where most of the people fall back. Well, there are many people who start with a lot of gusto, but then very soon the steam dies down. It is important for us to be consistent in what we are doing. Consistency comes with practice, and with that comes your attitude of being self-confident. When you practice the same thing day after day after day, for example, waking up in the morning, you have to be consistent. If you want to embrace being self-confident, then you need to wake up early. How early is early? Wake up before sunrise. That much, being early by that much should be good enough. And wake up at the same time every day. I've known people who wake up the same time every day for decades. My father used to wake up at 4:30 every morning and he needed no alarm. And on a day when he woke up late, he would regret it, even though he had no urgency about going about the day. That is being self confident. But it is very important for you to value yourself. So you have 24 hours of your time every single morning. It is important for you to value these 24 hours because these 24 hours will not repeat. They will not, the same 24 hours will not come tomorrow. Today's 24 hours are all that you have with you. And so, it is very important for you to understand and realize what you want to do with these 24 hours. Well, let me tell you the choices that you have. These 24 hours, you can use them, you can misuse them, you can abuse them, and the best of what you can do is you can invest in them. These are the four things that in which you can get these 24 hours. Either use them, misuse them, abuse them, or invest in them. When you invest in your 24 hours, the returns that you get are something which are unimaginable. It's phenomenal. But when you misuse and abuse your 24 hours, you are sure to destroy yourself. It is very important for you to understand that misusing and abusing your time takes you nowhere. Every second of your life is important. I'm not telling you work for 24 hours. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that be aware of your time and choose to use your time wisely. When you use your time wisely, which means that use your time, are you find have if you have accomplished all the tasks of the day, choose to help someone. Choose to make someone else's day better. For example, at home, if your work is done, you don't have to play games, you don't have to browse through social media, you don't have to watch video after video. What you can do is to probably lend a helping hand at home so that the homemaker can actually feel a lesser burden for that day. And there'll be more love in the house that way. Self confidence is all about giving.